Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Well, I moved that accidentally a while ago. Uh, this is a pretty cool graphic. Not saying you'll ever draw it, but you might learn a few tools. And if you like, you can take a screenshot of that right there. This is the first one, and this was with them cut away. To do this, I'm going to take a square rectangle tool, hold down the control button so it's square, and I'm going to hit P. I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. Then I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna take my shape tool while holding down the control button. The control button only allows me, if I don't hold down the control button, they all move. So you don't want to do that. So hold down the control button and you get that shape. Now I'm gonna contour it 4 inches because it's pretty big, and I'm gonna get that shape right there. I'm gonna go to effects and break the contour apart. I'm gonna make a duplicate of this, holding down the shift key and select that and then go T, and it put it right where it needs to be perfectly. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to shift select this, control D, and then select this and hit B. What did it do? There's our copy. Tell you what, let me delete that copy. I was just making sure there was nothing there. Control D, shift select this one, got two objects selected, and hit B. There we go. To put it to the bottom of that. You could move them manually, but this way it's a little more precise. And then we're just going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete that line and delete that line. Then delete this line. So that gives you this, and also delete this line. Glad I had my little, and that's why I suggest people taking a screenshot, because it's a lot easier than trying to remember off the video. Now I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool. I'm going to use a different color this time. I'm going to use that burnt orange. And I'm going to fill in that and that. Now, I did not group these together. That's what happens when you keep the, so I'm going to make my nudge factor like 10, 12 inches. And I'm going to nudge this out of the way, and that out of the way, and that out of the, I still had it. And then delete this. Then I can grab both these and go up and back over. Don't really have to be in the center of the page. Then grab your bottom one, pick the bottom one, and get the interactive fill tool and just swipe up and then put black in that area. So it makes it kind of look twisted. Zoom in and kind of maybe give it more black. And you can adjust, put a little more black. See, I'm putting more black to the left, left to the right, vice versa. Maybe a little bit more darkness. It kind of gives it that look. Control G to group it. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it in size. And I'm going to control D to duplicate it, double click on the X and put the rotation to that node and rotate it 90 degrees. Control D, Control D. So when I first did it, it kind of looked plain, you know, this in the middle. So what I'm going to do now is select it all and go to Object and Group and ungroup all. And then I'm going to grab all four insides. Okay, I did it. I need to nudge out more because I was thinking, why does that have a shadow? There we go. And then I'm going to weld this together. One, it's going to get rid of the lines, and two, it's going to make it one part. I'm going to go ahead and group these. It don't really have to, but then take this, get your interactive fill tool, swipe across it, and then get elliptical. And if you'll move this to the center, then we could put a little darkness in the center or any color. Kind of looks like a flower petal, and then nudge it over and look at that. I'm not saying it's all that, but you might have learned a couple of alignment tools or some other tools. Looks pretty good. I really wish this had a more of an arch, and that could be from the, I could have started out with this shape. Well, I broke it apart with this shape and then made it narrower, just a little bit. Anyway, just playing around. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.